Upward facing dog is your inhale. Downward facing dog is your exhale.
Yoga in the Park for me is multifaceted. I come for a ton of different reasons. I come not only for the fitness aspect of it, I come for the spiritual aspect, the meditation that we have. The instructors are amazing. It's really become a community friendship to me. I've met some amazing people through Yoga in the Park, and it's really become important in my day-to-day life.
Yoga in the Park got started with me and a good friend of mine, Amanda Carrillo. We used to go to Ashtanga Yoga Studio here in Norman, Oklahoma, and we would have our kids every other week. And it ended up we were on the same schedule and we were good friends, so we decided, hey, let's go to the park. And let's take our kids to the park, flip open a laptop. And in fact, here's the laptop we use. And let's go ahead and do yoga by ourselves in the park. And at first we were kind of embarrassed, we weren't quite sure what to do with it. But literally at the end of the first session we did in the park, we had 5 parents that were playing with their kids come over and say, what are you doing? And could we join you in a couple cases? Within 1 month, we had graduated from using a laptop to using a big screen TV, and we had 20 or so people coming and doing video-paced yoga in the park.
I come to Yoga in the Park because for several different reasons. Primarily because it's become kind of a social project, helping to spread what I think is a very significant force for the better in people's lives.
Yoga in the Park is special to me because it's a community of people. We've gotten to know each other and become friends over the past few months. It's just something to be a part of. And it makes you feel better to know that you're a part of something bigger than yourself.
Your bottom, keep squeezing your thighs in and start to shift your weight forward. Now I want you to think about the space between your shoulder blades.
Without yoga, I'm a really high-strung, fast-paced kind of person, and sometimes it's really important to remember to just sit back and pause, and that's where yoga comes into play for me. It's really, really important for me to be able to slow down and, center myself with my meditation and yoga, or else I would probably go crazy.
Yoga, it kind of opens up your entire body and makes you feel better. You find it also when you're just working, even like sitting, you'll do different things. You'll sit a different way. You'll sit a little stronger. Your core will be a little bit stronger. And even when you're walking through a checkout line like at Target, you stand differently. And I used to see that with ballerinas and other type of people too. So it really affects everything that you do and makes you feel better overall and gives you more energy.
I've suffered from depression for a few years, and I truly believe yoga has gotten me out of that funk of just wanting to go home and go to bed. I have purpose now, and I have something that I look forward to, and something that isn't where I'm working out in a gym sweating every night. I come and it's just peaceful. So it's also just meant a lot to me emotionally and spiritually. Just coming back to the breath and realizing all I have to do every day is just breathe.
From each breath, it's each thought to each action. It's in every moment. Yoga really essentially is about living in the present moment, not living in the past and not being aware of what thoughts and feelings are affecting this moment right now.
Yoga in the Park in Oklahoma is affecting a lot of people in such a positive way. It's awesome. A lot of people can't afford yoga. A lot of people don't have the funds. A lot of people don't have babysitters all the time. And that's what's so cool about Yoga in the Park is that kids are welcome, people of all ages, men and women. It's just all levels, all fitness levels. There's no right or wrong when it comes to our yoga sessions, and that's what's so great. A lot of people have come to Yoga in the Park that probably never would have stepped foot into another yoga studio.
We've had a lot of men. In fact, at times we have half men that are participating in the different sessions. We've had people who have had Down syndrome, who've had multiple MS. We've had people who have been deaf that have come.
Yoga in the Park Norman has been beneficial, I think, to so many people because it's free. So many people want to learn how to do something like yoga, but they don't want to spend a lot of money.
Yoga in the Park in Norman has been a very altruistic undertaking on the part of quite a few different people that have come together, just in a spirit of joy and just the sheer pleasure of being together, being in a beautiful outdoor setting, taking care of one's physical, mental health, and supporting other people in the process.
What we do that's different, and we broke the mold on this, is we bring in and we do what is called video pace. That's how we started. So by doing video pace type sessions in addition to having great instructors come, the Yoga in the Park groups are able to start in little tiny towns.
It's growing based on word of mouth, based on people seeing the value of it.
And Yoga in the Park has spread to Moore, Yukon, Midwest City, Edmond, Oklahoma City. Now it's in 15 locations across Oklahoma and starting in Texas.
The future for Yoga in the Park, the sky is the limit, and it's going to be huge. I think 2016 is going to be such an awesome year.
There really is nothing stopping it from going into even tiny towns with 500 people, as long as they have 4 or 5 people that are interested in trying to improve their lives and interested in trying to do yoga.
Step your right foot, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back, chaturanga.